Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever time of day it may be for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Layback Gamer, and we are back with some more Greedfall. And in today's episode, well, I don't quite remember what I said I was going to be doing. What do we got with us? Got some people moving around upstairs. Let's see here. Oops, excuse me. Yes, got a bag full of stuff. A memory crystal. Anyways, let's go ahead and oh wait, we were in the middle of this. Let's go and find Master Fairhat, who is boy. I go even further out. Nope. Ah. Alright, let's just let's go to a fast point or see if we can. Oh wait, hold on, there was a fast point inside our residence, so I should probably use that. Hello everybody, I've awkwardly returned. We need to go. You have quite a bit of places we need to go. Have to make some question. Talk to the captain of the outpost. Let's go ahead and go to the Desarde residence. Oh, look, our companions are all here. Nice. What do you got, Petrus?
Have you considered my proposition?
It is a very good idea, but alas, I have other problems to resolve first.
I understand. Come and find me when you are ready.
Oh, okay. Presence at the court to the Prince of Orsay.
What was your role at my uncle's court? Were you already an ambassador?
No. But I was part of the embassy. I had only just started my career as a diplomat back then. Taleme was hoping to convert the congregation, and they had sent me to spread the word. I tried to teach you some of the basics because you had a predisposition for magic, but you were so young. You preferred to run around the halls with a wooden sword in hand, chasing your cousin.
I'll see you later, Father.
Take care, my child.
Good story, good story. Anyways, I would like some bullets, please. Do you got any more? Oh, you don't have any bullets. What does this world come to if I can't even find any more bullets? Oh, well. Let's get going. Vasco, is there something you want to tell me? Like, you don't have to start levitating like a ghost pirate. You want to get my attention, I promise. We're already doing we're already going to try and find, Master Fairhat. Anyways, let's see if we can get inside. Could be in this building by the looks of it. Alchemist? No. Probably upstairs. Ah, hello.
Hello, sir. Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. And why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Alright, well, I didn't get to search his papers. How would I go about doing that? He's not going to exactly let me search his papers. Perhaps they'll be downstairs with this alchemist.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs, if there's any business left to do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
Let's ask about Bastien Darcy.
Have you heard of a man called Bastien Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
Interesting. Still wondering why you bothered to let somebody leave with your goods without getting payment first. Anyways, let's ask about his work.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
We can use our charismatic charm to convince him to reveal what his employer is hiding. Let's do it.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
Oh, you're right. Anywhere is better than here. My boss did not only curse the name of the man you're looking for, he also hired some thugs to find him and our shipment.
Interesting. I think we may need to have a few words with your employer.
If you could also tell him that I am resigning, then I won't need to go upstairs.
Oh, you're quite welcome for that. I don't even have to... Yeah, you can go ahead and read that if you want. We'll go ahead and make him confess, since we are just too charismatic. Oh, the charisma we are absolutely stacked with.
You again. I already told you that I do not know where the man you're searching for is.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastien survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
I don't really care. Probably shouldn't have picked up the papers anyways, since, Well, good to see you again. Can we talk to you about anything?
I know. I must go back to work now.
No, you must go get a new job. Alright. We have debt collectors to find. Oh, debt collectors. I'm coming to, what am I coming to do? I'm coming to say hello. Very politely. With my 4-barreled pistol. Yes, that might scare them a little bit. Sorry, I just ate before we're doing it. They're right on the other side of this wall.
Have mercy! Have mercy! I will Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lord, please do.
I'm going to intimidate them because we are just so charismatic. I ain't paying you guys.
I don't think you realize who you are dealing with, so let me introduce myself. My name is Desardet. I am the legate of the congregation, and I am here to save the life of one of our citizens. If you do not deliver him to me immediately, I will have no choice but to inform the governor.
And you'll end up rotting in jail in no time.
Damn it, they look serious.
Yes, a bit too much. Listen, we don't want to get in trouble with the governor, so take him.
Yeah, if our client wants to get repaid, he'll have to make an official request. Come.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I am extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
You want to talk about this, Vasco?
Desardet, can I do anything for you?
Never
I
mind
must
then.
leave you.
You didn't bother to tell him who you were. Can I get in? No, I can't do anything with that. I guess we're going to have to go and, go back to the resident. Oh,
Thank
never mind.
you, Desardet.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Alright, ooh, nice. Vasco's friendly towards us now.
Glad to see you, my friend. Can I do anything for you?
What he thought of his brother.
What did you think of your brother? Meeting him in such circumstances must have been upsetting.
I had high expectations for this encounter. I was naively hoping for some emotional reunion. And I found myself in front of a conceited and selfish idiot. Need I say more?
Nope. Not all brothers are alike, though.
Not all brothers are alike, especially when they've led such different lives.
Indeed. At least this regrettable adventure allowed me to find out who I am. Thank you for your help. You were very patient with me. Did you want anything else?
Nope, that's all, thanks.
I must leave you.
Alright, so we made friends with Vasco, which is great. Let's see about getting back to our residence. And is that a hat you're wearing, or nope? That's a. Nope, that is not a hat. Or it could be a form of a hat. Not sure the turban would count it. What a turban counts as. Ah, there we go. We're just a block away. Nope. Wrong door. There we go. Alright, let us compose our team. I'm going to add Kirk to it. And then we'll get his quest started.
Greenblood, my friend. I can't stop thinking about Raynor and what happened to him. Let me know when you're ready to accompany me to those bastards' training camp. I need the help of my best student.
Aww. Now I'm touched. Alright, we can do this.
How can I refuse such a request? Well then, let's go.
I'm gonna take Sori out with us. Come on, Sori. We have some magic that we need. Oh, whoops. I keep forgetting I could just fast from this world, from here. Talk to the captain, find the Scholar's Expedition. We have just so many quests. Campfire of the White Georges. Don't worry, Petrus. We will get to you. I promise. I do like the little loading zone there. Hey, that is a nice touch where you're still technically in. You're loaded into another zone while the game loads in the next area. But you can talk to your companions, buy trade stuff, etc., etc. /take. Alright, let's do this. I still also need to do a lot of exploring in some of these areas because we haven't actually explored everywhere. Sort of just went in a rather straight line in order to get there. Go to the indicated by Pedros. We will do that next, as this episode is dedicated to our... Oh, I'm getting... Oops. Almost forgot to unmute myself there. Alright, let us return. Not sure if any of the door knocking got through, but let's go. Got a ghost company to hunt down. Oh, we're back here again. Huh. Interesting. I discovered the ghost, or was I here originally? For some reason I'm allowed in. Hello.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us?
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora, Donegad, of the Gaiusrad.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Ask about the camp's purpose.
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
Does this man not realize that I'm a Donegad?
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's. So I trust you will be discreet.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
So we accidentally brought the two best companions for this one. Unless every companion gets a chance to react. Which I find it I find it funny that we brought the only native in our group out with us. Let's find out about the site's organization.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
I'm surprised that the governor wouldn't know about this camp, especially since, well, he would probably be the one to commission it or request for it. Which by results, I'm surprised we weren't even informed the slightest bit about it. Because if we're out there and we happen to see this, then they attack us with these unmarked uniforms. What do we just say? We'll just end up killing them and thinking they're imposters. So, anyways, ask about the training they receive.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Discuss Rainier's death.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine. But try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
You don't seem to like this man.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. I want to know what's going on here.
I really do hope we don't end up having to kill everybody here. It'd be a giant pain and a drain on my resources. Anyways, let us speak with the lieutenant.
Lieutenant!
Respectfully, Captain.
Here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
Ask about details of her squad.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Find out about the training.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline, and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
Kirk, you might want to simmer down a little bit there. We don't want to end up having to fight everybody here. How'd you get here?
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolf in the past. And when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, yes, of course.
Then you must know that, And you must know that I have a native right beside me. Anyways, try to corrupt her to obtain information about... Oh boy, now we're using our charisma for evil, for slightly nefarious purposes. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not sure we're really the good guys in this in any of this situation, but anyways, let's use our charismatic charm once again.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is the governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
There's so many people we have to question. We'll talk with the soldiers down here first. Then... Excuse me there.
Soldier!
Captain!
At ease, soldier.
Discuss the training.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it.
Let's ask about the squadron.
You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Rainer sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Rainer. And we're lucky to have the lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First-class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Alright, let's talk to you, Ghost Camp Recruit.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
I'm guessing we're not going to get it. The Wilhelm might be important for later. But this guy probably isn't. Anyways, let's discuss the training.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
They clearly do not want to tell us something. But anyways, let's ask about a squadron.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
Discuss the accidents during maneuvers.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No. Of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that.
I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
These kids are scared to death.
Yes. This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies.
Yeah, these guys are terrified. Also, a nice touch. They're saying schedule, right? Instead of schedule, it is... Well, I'll go back and forth. Sometimes they'll say schedule, sometimes they'll say schedule. Kind of depends. Anyways, Lieutenant.
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 Captain.
My friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Let's ask about a squadron.
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
Discuss the training.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now, these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity.
And welcome back. You have made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button if you really enjoyed, maybe share this video to anybody who you think will enjoy my content, and also don't forget to check out some of my other stuff. I'm not only doing this game, but I also have done a ton of other games. Well, a ton, I think, I'm not sure how many games I've done at this point, but anyways, here's a small little bit of collection of games that I've done. And if you look on screen, it should take you to either another video or a playlist. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Perhaps you might not. I don't know. We will find out. Hope you all enjoyed, and until next one, take it easy.